Understanding Lift Sanctions, a simplified guide for English learners. Hello everyone. Today, we're going to explore a phrase that often pops up in news and discussions about international relations: lift sanctions. This phrase might sound complex, but we'll break it down together. Our goal is to understand not just what it means, but also how it's used in real-world contexts. Sanctions are restrictions or penalties imposed by one country, or a group of countries, on another. These can be economic, such as trade bans, or social, like travel restrictions. To lift sanctions means to remove or end these restrictions. It's like taking away a rule or a punishment that was previously in place. Countries impose sanctions for various reasons, often related to political, military, or human rights issues. A country might be sanctioned for not following international laws or agreements. Sanctions are lifted when the imposing country believes the sanctioned country has met the necessary conditions or changed its behavior. Let's look at some examples. 1. Economic recovery. If a country's economy suffers due to sanctions, lifting them can lead to economic improvement. 2. Diplomatic relations. Lifting sanctions can be a sign of improving relationships between countries. 3. News reports. Phrases like, "The U.S. decides to lift sanctions against country X," are common in international news. Here are some sentences to help you understand how to use the phrase. The government announced plans to lift sanctions against the neighboring country. After years of negotiations, the sanctions were finally lifted. Lifting the sanctions will allow for better trade relations. That's all for today's lesson on lift sanctions. We hope you now have a clearer understanding of this important phrase and can confidently use it in conversations and writings. Remember, language learning is all about discovering new phrases and how they're used in the real world. Keep practicing, and see you in our next video.